Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams addressed the media for the first time Monday since returning to Earth almost 2 weeks ago. The duo's originally 8-day Starliner mission turned into a 9.5-month stay at the International Space Station. Their repeatedly extended mission was criticized by some, including President Trump, who said the two were abandoned in space by the Biden administration. Wilmore and Williams downplayed any political aspects of their mission in an interview with our own Mark Strassmann Monday.
It's somewhat surprising, yes, but honestly, all that political, that's not where we live. That's not where we exist and what we do. We plan and we prepare. And we prepare for any number of contingencies, and that is our focus.
You know, I'm not surprised, honestly, that there was a little discourse over all of this. That's okay. But, you know, the better thing about it is both sides, or everybody, is looking at human exploration and understanding that it's a tough thing, but it's something that we all want to do.
CBS News senior national correspondent Mark Strassmann joins us now from the Johnson Space Center in Houston. And Mark, I loved your question in the press conference pointing out how many members of the media were there, just how much interest is in their story. But I also found it really interesting when they talked about their relationship with Boeing, and you asked them specifically about this and all those mechanical issues with Starliner in your one-on-one with them.
Yeah, Lindsay, in fact, the mechanical issues are only part of the problem. The mechanical issues, which NASA now estimates 70% of them have been worked through in the 9 months that Williams and Wilmore up in space. They were down here on Earth trying to figure out what went wrong with Starliner. So they still have some things to work through mechanically, but non-mechanically, there's another issue, and that's the trust factor. Space is a business that runs on absolute trust. And I asked Butch Wilmore today where all of that stands, and here's what he said.
There's some concerns, I'll be honest, but I think that we are step by step working on that. And you know, love is freely given. We should love everyone. Trust is earned.
We have a meeting with Boeing management coming up this week. You know, we've only been home less than 2 weeks, and we have the opportunity to talk to them and understand what they've done. We have been off the planet for a little while, so we don't really know everything that they're doing. So it'd be great to hear from them and from them to hear from us.
So still, obviously, a lot to work on, both mechanically and on the trust issue. And Lindsay, that's the mechanical issues are going to be worked on this spring and all through the summer. The trust issue will be something that is a work in progress every day.
I don't even know how you prioritize all the questions. I mean, from, you know, Suni eating a grilled cheese when she came home to running 3 miles yesterday. There's so many fascinating parts of this. This is a human story at the end of the day. What stood out to you from your interview with them?
That they're glad to be back. I asked them at one point, listen, you need to answer this question carefully because your spouses may be listening. But are you happy to be back, or do you wish you'd stayed up a little longer? And they've said, without question, they are glad to be back, that they missed their families, that they were grateful for the chance to be up there, but they're also grateful to be back safely on Earth, back with their families. And, you know, in Suni's case, having her husband's homemade lattes and grilled cheeses.
Yeah, their story of resilience and just how go with the flow, they all appear to be, they all seem to be, is truly inspiring. So before we let you go, a 4-person crew will be launching aboard a SpaceX capsule that will fly over the Earth's north and south poles Monday night. Tell us about this mission.
It's an international private crew. They're going to, for the very first time, orbit the poles, north and south pole of the Earth. They're going to research it, photograph it. That has never happened before. And 3.5 to 5 day mission, they should come back with some really, really striking images. And with any luck, some research that also was a very big deal. It's just the next step in this commercial space era.
Mark Strassmann, thanks for being there and asking the questions we need to know the answers to. Appreciate it.